I'm Jason Carter. Physical optimization defines my life. The day I was born, doctors nearly killed me with medical malpractice. They said I'd never walk. I've been proving them wrong for 35 years. It's easier than you think to obtain super optimal health. I've devoted my life to it, and with my help, you can too. I'm Jason Carter, and this is ENZYMENTAL. And welcome to ENZYMENTAL. I'm Jason Carter, and today I wanted to talk to you about the most abundant amino acid in the body, and that is glutamine. So glutamine is involved in more metabolic processes than any other amino acid. It's the preferred source of fuel for your immune cells and the cells that line the gastrointestinal tract. Glutamine is essential for proper GI, immune, and muscle function. It also helps to maintain the pH balance of our bodies while acting as a precursor to the neurotransmitters GABA and glutamate, and also the master detox antioxidant glutathione. Glutamine even plays a role in the synthesis of DNA and RNA. It's considered a conditionally essential amino acid, meaning that under normal circumstances, the body can typically make enough glutamine for its regular needs. However, under stressful conditions, including intense exercise, serious illness, surgery, injury, or even malnutrition, the body's reserves are rapidly depleted, making supplementation necessary. Additionally, because muscle tissue is the main place where glutamine is produced, people with low muscle mass, such as the elderly or those with muscle wasting diseases, may be at risk for glutamine deficiency. Whether your activity of choice is running, cycling, swimming, hiking, or skiing, your muscles can certainly benefit from glutamine. Our muscles get their energy from glycogen, the storage form of glucose and the body's fuel of choice for physical activity. Glutamine helps replenish glycogen in the muscles after intense exercise and can be converted into glucose when the body has higher energy needs. High intensity and endurance exercise depletes glutamine reserves, so the best time to take glutamine is preferably after a workout so you can really replenish your glutamine stores. Additionally, intense physical exertion causes the body to release high levels of the catabolic hormone cortisol, and you've heard me talk a lot about that. That's your stress hormone. And cortisol actually decreases glutamine stores and induces breakdown of muscle. That's what it means to be catabolic. Supplementing glutamine can help keep the body in an anabolic state, which is a state of repair and maintenance, or a building up state, making it easier to build and maintain muscle mass. Glutamine is the main source of energy for certain immune cells, including macrophages, which is a type of white blood cell, and lymphocytes, which are T cells and natural killer cells, and directly contributes to the proliferation of these cells also. These cells cannot synthesize glutamine on their own and depend on other bodily tissues to provide glutamine. When the body is under heavy stress, glutamine reserves are sometimes so severely depleted that your immune cells starve, and this may explain why overtrained athletes and seriously ill patients and even people who are chronically stressed tend to be more susceptible to infections. Just as immune cells prefer glutamine as a major source of fuel, so do the cells that line the digestive tract, which is known as the mucosa. Glutamine maintains the structural integrity of the intestinal lining by preserving healthy permeability and protecting the villi that line the GI tract. Glutamine is a regulator of intestinal tight junction barriers, and a depletion of glutamine leads to rapid increases in gut permeability. And this is what's known as leaky gut syndrome. And leaky gut can actually allow substances like undigested food, toxins, and microbes to leak through the gut wall, which may contribute to the development of autoimmune diseases. Glutamine has also been shown to shorten the duration and accelerate mucosal healing and regeneration in people with diarrhea and colitis. And also, glutamine seems to decrease intestinal permeability caused by long-term use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, otherwise known as NSAIDs. That would account for most over-the-counter pain relievers. Glutamine can also serve as an emergency source of energy when blood levels of glucose fall too low. This can be particularly beneficial to the brain, which is exceptionally sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar. Not only does it help to stabilize blood sugar, but in doing so, it helps to minimize the cravings for sugar, carbs, and alcohol that tend to come when blood sugar runs very low. Glutamine is widely available in animal and plant protein, but it's easily damaged by heat. So one of the best sources of glutamine is raw cabbage, and particularly red cabbage, but also raw beets, spinach, and parsley are also good sources. Common dosages for supplemental glutamine fall between 500 and 1,000 milligrams 3 times daily between meals, and the only major real cautions with glutamine are if you are anyone who has a condition that causes the accumulation of ammonia in the blood, or if you're a diabetic who tends to have abnormal glutamine metabolism, then you would obviously want to use caution when supplementing with glutamine. But other than that, this conditionally essential amino acid is actually quite safe for everyday use. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason Carter, and I'll see you next time on ENZYMENTAL. Stay healthy.